Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Marvelous Unboxing. So in today's video, we're finally going to be going over another Marvel Legends, which is going to be nonetheless other than the Vision. So this character is number 2 in the WandaVision line and the Marvel Legends series as well. Taking a quick look at the front of the box, we can already see that there's two significant parts that we have previously not seen before. And I think one thing that they did with the Vision that a lot of people pointed out, especially in the stock photos that they released before the Vision actually released, was the fact that he skipped leg day, which based on the box it kind of does seem like that. We're actually going to take him out and compare him to Vision or Wanda to see the correlation and kind of see if that's actually true or not, and actually compare him to US agents and the rest of the characters that kind of have a better metric on the legs. Now, I'm assuming most people that are actually watching this have watched the entire WandaVision line and know who this character is. I'd be a little surprised if you guys didn't, but nonetheless, it says harnessing the power of density manipulation with computer precision. Vision is a hero who defies the very laws of nature. Not sure if that's a typo or not, but we're just gonna say it's not. As far as the Build-A-Figure line, again, we can see that the Vision is number 2, and we look at the Build-A-Figure, actually, we can tell that number 2 is actually the components that go connected to Sam Wilson. Now, actually, I do not know these parts can automatically be hooked up, or we still need Loki for that, but we're about to find out later on. But nonetheless, that's enough of the box. Let's go ahead and actually unbox this character. Alright, switching over to Hawkeye mode. Here's a look at the actual accessories that are going to go to the Build-A-Figure. I actually do not know how they're going to be connected, because I'm sure you have to have some little pin or something that's actually going to hook up. But here's where the actual other pieces of the wing are going to be hooked up to. So again, these look kind of weird, but I'm not really sure how the actual connection is going to go. We could actually go ahead and actually build one wing, or maybe two, I believe. Now we actually have the other characters that can actually build on to this. We can see a little wedge right here that would build onto this. So I could go ahead and see how big the wing would actually be, but I think we'll save that for later. But we'll also have to see what actually hooks up to these pieces right here. I'm still very frustrated and mad at the fact that they did not add any fisting hands to the Falcon, or at least Sam Wilson, Captain America, whatever you want to call him. I can't believe they decided to add some to the Vision as well, and not the character who I primarily looked forward to. Again, they're just simple white hands, nothing too crazy. I believe they did not add any details, really, just basic hand movements. They look like porcelain, really. But that's just about it for the accessories. Again, they have basic swivel movement on the side to side. I did realize that the Wanda actually had side to side rather than up and down movement, so I thought that was pretty neat. As far as this one goes, again, it's just up and down. So as far as the accessories go, they're cool, but nothing too special. Alrighty, so here we have the one and the only, the Vision. Now, I don't really know what I did to his neck. I kind of just took a look at him and realized his neck was a little bit weird, but we'll take a look at that later on. As far as the actual figure goes, I think the cape looks phenomenal. I think it looks great. I really like the fact that it's has a weird pool-like texture. If you guys ever felt a buildable pool when you take out the box, it definitely has that same feel and texture to it. I think it looks great. It doesn't remind me of the Bacon cape that they did with the other Vision, which looked well, but it reminds me a lot of Bacon. As far as this one goes, the actual structure of this character looks great. I'm assuming we're going to have the same articulation as the other characters, but we're about to find out after his surgery on his neck. But let me go ahead and take him out. Alrighty, so here's a much closer look at the Vision, and I thought it was a pretty cool fact that his head removes quite easily. And I believe you could take this off, at least to some extent. Yep, sure enough, it just hooks up to the little swivel back here if I can remove it. Alright, so that was a mission unsuccessful. I think the head definitely has a very peculiar joint to it. I'm not really sure what the idea was behind making it have a swivel on it. I think it's actually kind of creepy in a way, because it has almost abnormal human movement. If looking at it like this, it's definitely normal. We'll just zoom in right here, make it crystal clear. It's definitely very normal. There's nothing wrong about it. But as soon as we make it some tiltish, it looks like his head kind of pops out the actual swivel, and it gives it some type of abnormalcy, which is right here. It just pops out. So if we keep it steady, maybe, but still like that, it definitely does not sit very well. It kind of reminds me of the scene we got to see very early on when Division was dead, or maybe that's what they were trying to do. Maybe he's just trying to keep him dead like that, but it's very weird. I don't think it sits right with him. I really wish they would have just made it normal, had a regular ball joint rather than adding this weird little swivel to it. Very unnecessary, and I don't really see the point to it. Again, like, look at that. That's I guess they're just trying to recreate the end scene of Infinity War here. But as far as that goes, again, the cape looks great. If only you guys have actually felt this, you guys would know. A very cool texture. Again, there's not too much going on, so the design does not remind me of the cape from what we saw back then. I actually tried to remove the cape, and that's what I said, mission successful. Looks like it's plugged in there. As far as the actual articulation goes, we just have the basic shoulder movements here and about. Again, it's probably going to go all the way around, but we'll have trouble moving it just because of the cape. But I think you can just unplug the head and actually move this a bit to actually make him move all the way back like that. So again, usual shoulder movement. Elbow is about the same as well. We also have this little point right here where we can move it 360, so I think that's pretty neat. As far as the hand goes, let's go ahead and actually switch that out. Alright, so I went ahead and already switched them out, and I think they look great. Definitely give him some cool action poses, make him look like he's punching. Again, they have the basic movements on up and down, which would be kind of hard. Looks like he has little arm guards that make it almost impossible, so you have to do it at the angle. So again, another bizarre point. The shoulder, again, it's just the opposite way. It's going to be exactly the same. We move down to the actual abdomen. Very good details. Again, if we actually focus on the details, very simplistic character. If we look back at the Funko Pop stack we actually did, he was golden. This one is in fact not golden at all. He's just blue, white. So I really wish they would have done that. But I love the gold on the Funko Pop. I will go ahead and say that. So the abdomen, again, it twists back all the way, but it looks like we're going to have trouble simply because of the cape. So it looks like we can only fold it so far back before the cape becomes a bit of a trouble, really. As far as going all the way forward, kind of looks like he's just slouching, having a nice day off. So this one's not going to spin 360 like Scarlett Witch did. In this case, we're actually going to have the waist, which is actually going to fold all the way around, or at least twist. So there's your articulation there. As far as we're moving down to the actual legs, we're going to have the basic joint right here on the thighs, which is going to do a complete 360. So we have that basic one, which I've seen now and not never before. Again, just the same on the opposite leg. And we move down to the actual knee. Again, we're going to have full complex movement, 90 degree. Looks like he's sitting. Gonna go take a dump. So as far as going forward, it doesn't look like it's going to go any forward, which I think it's very, very good. Our human legs do not do that, and if you guys do, it's probably broken. So again, just 90 degrees. It's probably going to fold all the way back. Yep, there we go. And it looks like we do not have any articulation other than usually the feet. He has some nice Vans. But as far as the design on this character goes, I think it looks great. Let me actually compare him. A lot of people made some jokes about him missing leg day, so we're going to go ahead and actually compare it to the other characters that have not missed leg day and see if there's actually any differences or not. Alrighty, so here's a comparison to the other characters that we've previously reviewed. I'm going to leave cards as the video is playing, but I think one thing I realized right off the bat was the fact that he's actually a lot taller than Scarlet Witch, which would be correct. I don't know actually how tall Scarlet Witch is in correlation to the MCU versus the Winter Soldier, but we're doing leg comparison and not height comparison. And I gotta be honest that the Winter Soldier definitely looks like he has beefier legs. Even Vision's girlfriend or wife, whatever you want to call her, it does look like they have similar legs, which is pathetic, really. Vision should have some nice meaty legs, but we compare it to the Winter Soldier, and there's definitely some differences. It might be the fact he's wearing pants, but the Vision's probably is wearing pants. I don't know if this is a costume or his actual suit or skin, but nonetheless, definitely some differences in the thighs. So yeah, to confirm, you guys, Yes, it looks like Vision definitely missed a couple of leg days as far as the lower legs, and not to say the least, but it looks like he's been running, but as far as squatting, yeah, he's definitely been missing it there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought of this, and let me know what you guys thought of the Vision so far. Great character in the MCU, and I really hope to see more of him in the future. But as I've mentioned before, make sure to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment and share, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh wow, you guys are here at the end of the video, watching me play with toys once again. Go check out these two videos right here, and subscribe to the circle right here. Not this guy, but this circle right there. Let's see which one we can actually knock out first. Nope. Boom. Look at that. Ta-da!